Alright, dear students, this is our week 17th homework. Whew, we only got one more left, okay guys? Let's do our best here. Okay, let's read the question together first. Let's look at this graph. Okay, we're talking about maximum lifespans for different animals. The question is, which statement about the graph is true? Circle all the statements that are true. This is the first multiple answer choice you have ever encountered. It probably wasn't the first, but it's the first on the homework. Okay, so what you need to do here is go through every answer to figure out which one is right and which one is incorrect, and circle all the correct ones. So you really have to read each and every one of them. It's not a joke. You gotta do it. Okay. The first one, A, says the red kangaroo lives 3 times that of a fin whale. So let's take a look here. Red kangaroo lives about 30 years. Fin whale lives for about, okay, so it's between 120 and 150. So let's just say it's about 135. All right. I mean, there's 30 in between these two numbers. So, if you break that into two halves, that's 15 each. Since fin whale lands right here in the middle, we call it 135, right? Because 120 plus 15 is 135. All right, so the red kangaroo lives 3 times that of the fin whale. This means 30 times 3 should be 135. Now, is that true? 3 times 30. 3 times 3 is 9. We bring the 0 down. That's just 90. Is 90 the same as 135? No. Therefore, A is incorrect. Let's take a look at B. The lifespan of a fin whale is half of the lifespan of a deep sea clam. Okay, again, we know the fin whale is about 135, deep sea clam is about 120. So this is literally saying 135 is half of 120. Obviously, that's not true. They're only 15 apart. So B is also incorrect. Let's take a look at C. The fin whale lives twice as long as the red kangaroo. So fin whale, again, 135. Red kangaroo, 30. The fin whale lives twice as long as the red kangaroo. So we need to do red kangaroo times 2. 30 times 2 is 60, because if I line up 30 and 2 and I multiplied, I know that's 6, and I bring the 0 down. Now, is that the same as a fin whale, which is 135 years old? Could live to be that old? No. So C is also incorrect. Let's take a look at B. The lifespan of a deep sea clam is more than twice that of a red kangaroo. Okay, deep sea clam, 120. This one is literally saying 120 is greater than red kangaroo times 2. 30 times 2. We already know 30 times 2 is 60. So is 120 bigger than 60? Yes. So that's the first correct one. We're going to circle D. All right. Let's take a look at E. The lifespan of a deep sea clam is more than twice that of a hippopotamus. How long does a hippo live? 60 years old. So let's just multiply that by 2, because we did see twice that of a hippopotamus, right? 60 times 2 is 120. So deep sea clam lives to be 120. Is it more than twice that of a hippo? No, it's exactly the same, right? Because 120 equals 120. It's not greater than 120. Therefore, E is also incorrect. How about F? The lifespan of a great tortoise is 3 times the lifespan of a hippopotamus. So again, we know a hippo lives to be 60 years old. So if we're talking about 3 times the life of a hippo, then we're doing 60 times 3. And if we multiply it out, 3 times 6, that's 18. Bring the 0 down, that's 180 years old. The lifespan of a gray tortoise is about how old? 150 years old. So the lifespan of a gray tortoise is 3 times the lifespan of a hippopotamus. Is that true? No, that's also not true. Cross that out. Because 180, right, is way bigger than 150. So this one is not true. All right. The next one, the great tortoise lived longer than the combined age of the white shark and hippopotamus. Now, I see the word combined age. I know I need to add. What do I need to add? White shark and hippopotamus. Hippo, we already know, lives around 60. White shark is about what? I would say 75. Again, 60 and 90, there is 30 in between. If you cut it in half, it's really about 15 on each side. So it's, you know, we now know white shark is 75. We need to add that 60, so we know what the combined age is. 60 plus 75. 0 plus 5 is 5. 6 plus 7 is 13. 135 years old. Great tortoise is 150 years old. So great tortoise does live longer than the combined age of the white shark and hippopotamus. That's why G is the second one we need to circle. All right. Now, part H says lifespan of the hippopotamus is twice as long as the red kangaroo. We know the hippo lives to be around 60. Kangaroo only 30, right? But twice as long as the red kangaroo. So if we multiply red kangaroo's age by 2, it should equal 60. Now is that true? Just try it out. 2 times 3 is 6. 60 is 60, right? So that's why H is also correct. Alright, so there you have it. That's how you do number 1. I know it's a lot. I know there are 3 correct answers, but that is what you need to do. Be very careful, work them out. That's what we really need to do here. Okay? Alright. Well, thank you so much, and keep working.